What's up, everyone? Today we're skipping the tourist traps and diving into Switzerland's most mind-blowing hidden gems. I've spent weeks tracking down places that look straight out of a fantasy. Think valleys with 72 waterfalls, lakes so blue they look fake, and villages built into cliffs. This isn't your average travel vlog. We're going deep, off the beaten path, and I promise you'll see Switzerland like never before. If this adventure inspires you, hit that subscribe button. It means the world to us and keeps these journeys going. Ready to discover the wildest side of Switzerland? Let's go! Scene 2 starts now. Our first stop is the breathtaking Lauterbrunnen Valley, a place that truly feels like it's been plucked straight from the pages of a fairy tale. As you arrive, you're immediately struck by the sheer scale and beauty of the landscape. It's almost as if you've stepped into another world, where nature's wonders are on full display. Towering cliffs rise dramatically on either side, framing lush green meadows that stretch as far as the eye can see. And then, there are the waterfalls, 72 in total, each one tumbling down the cliffs in a spectacular display of power and grace. The entire valley is alive with the sound and movement of water, creating a symphony that echoes through the air. The sound of the water is everywhere, from gentle trickles to thunderous crashes, making you feel tiny in the best way possible. It's a humbling reminder of nature's grandeur, and it fills you with a sense of awe and wonder. Nestled within this magical valley are villages that look like they belong in a storybook. Picture flower-filled cottages, cobblestone streets, and wooden chalets with colorful shutters. Each village has its own unique charm, inviting you to slow down and savor every moment. We're not just snapping photos here, we're wandering through these timeless streets, breathing in the crisp, pine-scented air, and feeling the gentle breeze that carries the distant roar of waterfalls. Every corner reveals a new delight, from tiny bakeries to hidden gardens bursting with wildflowers. Every path you take leads to another jaw-dropping view, whether it's a secret lookout over the valley or a quiet spot beside a rushing stream. The landscape is constantly changing, offering endless opportunities for exploration and discovery. This place isn't just beautiful, it's transformative. It has a way of making you pause, reflect, and truly appreciate the wonders of the natural world. It's a destination that stays with you long after you leave. Lauterbrunnen sets the bar sky high for the rest of our adventure, leaving us inspired and eager to see what else Switzerland has in store. But this is only the beginning. 9 more hidden gems are waiting to be discovered. Let's dive in and see what's next. Next up, Scenic Lake, a hidden turquoise jewel surrounded by jagged snow-capped peaks. The water is so clear and blue it looks unreal. Silence here is profound, just the gentle lapping of water and distant birds. Whether you're reflecting on the shore or paddling a rowboat into the middle, it's pure magic. Adventurers can hike the cliffs for even crazier views. This place is pristine, untouched, and a reward for those willing to make the trek. Floating here, you realize how vast and beautiful the world really is. Scenic is a memory you'll never forget. 2 gems down. Switzerland keeps raising the stakes. Time for a change of pace. Let's step into a world that feels straight out of a fairy tale, where the scenery looks almost too magical to be real. Welcome to Appenzell, tucked away in the rolling hills of Switzerland, and quite possibly the most charming village you've never seen. This place is like a storybook come to life, with every corner offering a new surprise. Every house here is a work of art, painted in bright, cheerful colors and covered in intricate frescoes that tell stories of the region's history and folklore. The attention to detail is astonishing. Window shutters, doors, and even the eaves are decorated with care. The streets are car-free, making it perfect for wandering at your own pace and soaking up the peaceful, almost dreamlike vibe. You can hear the gentle chatter of locals, the distant sound of cowbells, and the soft crunch of your footsteps on the cobblestones. This is cheese country. Appenzeller cheese has been crafted here for centuries, using secret recipes passed down through generations. Visiting a local dairy and tasting this world-famous cheese right at the source is an experience you won't forget. The flavors are rich, tangy, and truly unique to this region. The village is alive with tradition, from lively folk music echoing through the streets to unique customs that bring the community together. Festivals, parades, and colorful costumes are all part of daily life here, making every visit feel like a celebration. Appenzell isn't a tourist trap, It's a living, breathing community where people greet each other by name, shopkeepers share stories, and old traditions are cherished. You'll feel like you've stepped into a close-knit village where everyone belongs. Sometimes the smallest places leave the biggest impression. Appenzel's beauty, warmth, and authenticity will stay with you long after you leave. As we say goodbye to this gingerbread village, we're off to discover the next hidden wonder. Because in Switzerland, there's always another magical place waiting just around the corner. Ready for something epic? Welcome to Cru de Van, a colossal natural rock amphitheater. Sheer limestone cliffs drop over 500 feet, forming a perfect semicircle. Standing on the edge, you feel the raw power of nature and a serious rush of vertigo. The view stretches for miles, and inside the crater is a unique microclimate teeming with wildlife. If you're lucky, you might spot ibex balancing on the cliffs. The wind howls, the scale is overwhelming, and you're reminded of the forces that shaped our planet. Cru de Van is wild, untamed, and unforgettable. Let's keep the adventure rolling. Now for pure tranquility, Blausee, the magical blue lake hidden in a mossy forest. The water is so clear and blue, it's like looking through glass. Legend says the color comes from a maiden's tears, adding to the mystical vibe. We're gliding across the lake in a glass-bottom boat, surrounded by towering pines and sunbeams dancing on the water. This is a place to slow down, breathe, and let nature work its magic. Sometimes, the quietest places leave the deepest mark. Next up, a hotel adventure you won't believe. Get ready for a legendary stay. Bergasthaus Escher, a guest house built right into a cliff. The journey here is an adventure cable car, hiking through caves and a narrow cliffside path. Suddenly, the guest house appears, clinging to the rock like it's part of the mountain. Built over 170 years ago, it's a marvel of human determination. We're spending the night. Imagine waking up with the Alps at your doorstep. As the sun sets, the world below fades away and you feel on top of it all. This is more than a hotel, it's a once-in-a-lifetime quest. Let's see what hidden paradise is next. Tucked away in the far south of Switzerland, just a stone's throw from the Italian border, lies a hidden gem that most travelers have never even heard of, Soglio. This enchanting village sits perched high above a dramatic valley, its terraced slopes offering breathtaking views in every direction. Soglio is the kind of place that feels like it belongs in a storybook, with its timeless charm and peaceful atmosphere. As you wander through Soglio's labyrinth of narrow cobblestone streets, you'll find yourself surrounded by ancient stone houses, their weathered facades telling stories of centuries past. Unlike many popular destinations, Soglio remains untouched by the crowds of mass tourism, preserving its authentic character and tranquil pace of life. But what truly sets Soglio apart is its spectacular setting. The village is blessed with panoramic vistas of the majestic Sciora Mountains, their jagged peaks rising dramatically above lush alpine meadows. These views have inspired generations of artists, poets, and dreamers, and it's easy to see why. Every glance feels like a living painting. For the very best vantage point, climb up to the bell tower of the Church of St. Lorenzo. From here, you can gaze out over the rooftops of Soglio, across rolling hills and deep valleys, all framed by the snow-capped peaks beyond. It's a view that will stay with you long after you leave. The air here is crisp and invigorating, scented with wildflowers that bloom in every corner of the village. As you breathe in the fresh mountain air, you'll notice how time seems to slow down, inviting you to savor each moment and every detail. Life in Soglio is all about embracing the simple pleasures, a leisurely walk along quiet paths, pausing to admire a stunning view, or simply basking in the gentle warmth of the sun as it lights up the village rooftops. Here, you can truly disconnect from the rush of everyday life. Soglio is a secret paradise, a tranquil haven where nature and tradition exist in perfect harmony. It's the kind of place that captures your heart and makes you wish you could stay forever, surrounded by beauty and serenity. So, as we say goodbye to this magical village, let's get ready to discover what other wonders await us on our journey. The adventure continues. Swimsuits on, we're in the Verzaska Valley, home to Switzerland's most stunning emerald river. The water is crystal clear, icy cold, and flows through smooth, ancient stone. The iconic Ponte dei Salti Bridge frames the river perfectly, ideal for epic photos. Rustic stone villages called grotti dot the valley, where you can taste local food under the trees. The Verzaska is a natural water park, adventure, beauty, and authenticity all in one. This is Switzerland's wild side, and it's unforgettable. Next, a medieval town with a cheesy twist. Welcome to Gruyères, famous for cheese, but the medieval town is the real star. Walk through the ancient gates into cobblestone streets and centuries-old buildings. The hilltop castle dominates the skyline, offering sweeping views of the green Fribourg Pre-Alps. We're exploring the castle, then heading to La Maison de Gruyère to see and taste cheese made the traditional way. Don't miss the epic cheese fondue in a historic restaurant. And for a twist, check out the H.R. Giger Museum, surreal art in a medieval chateau. Gruyères is a blend of history, culture, and surprises. One last hidden wonder to go. Our final stop, Trummelbach Falls, hidden inside a mountain in Lauterbrunnen Valley. This is no ordinary waterfall. 20,000 liters per second thunder through the mountain's core. Take an elevator into a network of tunnels and platforms carved into the rock. The roar is deafening, the air thick with mist, and the power of nature is overwhelming. The water has sculpted corkscrew gorges over millennia, a geological masterpiece in motion. Trummelbach Falls is a secret world, the perfect finale to our Swiss adventure. Let's wrap up this epic journey. That's a wrap. 10 of Switzerland's most incredible hidden gems, from waterfalls to fairy tale villages. Thank you for joining me on this wild journey. I hope you saw a side of Switzerland you never knew existed. If you felt inspired, please subscribe and join our crew for more adventures. Your support makes these trips possible and helps us keep exploring the world's hidden corners. Stay curious, stay adventurous, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time.